Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Daniel Cormier, his recent remarks on Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, specifically Jon Jones and his wishes or supposed wishes in terms of monetary gains from this particular fight. We're going to get into the comments of Daniel Cormier. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Daniel Cormier comes out and comments on that 30 million mark. Now, I have to say, in a recent Joe Rogan podcast, which I actually made a video about Joe Rogan's comments in regards to Jon Jones and him wanting 30 million for that fight. Recently, Joe Rogan, in one of the most recent podcasts, I believe the one with Theo Vaughn, he came out and he said that that information that he received was inaccurate information, the $30 million thing. So that has to be said. But still, I would like to add that it's not out of the realm of possibility for this guy to ask for ginormous amount of money to fight Tom Aspinall. As a matter of fact, Joe Rogan went as far as saying that, Johnny's allegedly not even interested in fighting anymore. Personally, I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, we said it so many times on this channel, the guy can retire today. There's nothing left to do. I don't care what anybody says. That being said, Daniel Cormier recently made some comments in regards to that 30 million mark, which, despite Joe Rogan's recent comments, I still believe that it's actually very feasible that the guy is actually asking for so much money to fight Tom Aspinall. It's if you want to incentivize the guy to risk the legacy, it's going to have to be worthwhile. And Daniel says that if it's not 30, which he says that that's not even close to what they get compensated in the world of UFC. Boxing, maybe, some boxers. But the UFC, that's not quite the case. He says that that's not even close to 30 million mark. But when you shoot for the stars, you're going to land on the moon, sort of say. So even if he gets 15 million, he would be happy. That's exactly what Daniel Cormier says. The funny thing is that we actually said this on this channel. We said it's going to take Jon Jones anywhere from $15 to $50 million to fight Tom Aspinall. And we said that immediately after Jon Jones defended his heavyweight title against Stipe Miocic. So, once again, the news that's circulating kind of all suggest similar numbers, in all honesty, which it's not difficult. It's when we first talked about it in this channel, it was just something we came up with those figures. Obviously, I'm not as close to Jon Jones as these gentlemen are, and I wouldn't assume Daniel Cormier is any close to Jon Jones. But what I'm trying to say is that they're in the same field, so I would assume that the news in that regard would circulate faster amongst their circles than it would be for me, an outsider. But it always made sense for me, 15 to 50 million for Johnny to fight Tom Aspinall. Otherwise, he's not fighting anybody, not even Alex Pereira, which is the fight that he expressed interest in. If you made it this far, appreciate it for sticking around. Please let me know in the comments, like, subscribe for more.